Okay, so I am going to be teaching you how to make these clay flowers. They're made out of air dry clay, so you don't have to bake them or anything, but you can make them out of Sculpey if you feel like, and then bake them. But here's how you make it. Okay, so you need some air dry clay, and you can get this at Walmart or anywhere. It's pretty cheap. It's like $10, I think. You'll be using the top, so that's why the top's dirty, but I'll show you what the inside looks like. And it looks like this, and I've used half of it, so that's why it's kind of empty. But you'll also need nail dotting tools, but if you don't have nail dotting tools, you can use the end of paintbrushes. This is what a paintbrush looks like if you guys don't know what a paintbrush looks like, and then that's the end of it. And then you also need some thread, so I'm using red so it's easier, but you know, so you'll need about this much clay. You don't really need to roll it, but this is how much you need. It's about like a quarter. You'll take a little bit of that clay and you'll press it onto the lid, and that's how you form the base, which will make it easier for you to make the flowers. So now you take like a little ball, and make sure this one's rolled into a ball, but you'll take it, you make a little ball, you put it in between two fingers, right? And you'll press down and roll slightly backwards, roll your thumb backwards, and it'll cause like this bending shape that you see right here. Then you'll press the edges so that the edges flail out, right? To make it more delicate looking. And then you'll also finish it by doing this roll thing again. And where the end is where you roll towards. So, or you just pick an end or whatever. So let's say that's the end, right? So we'll just take that petal and then we will put it on the little bottom thing that we made earlier, and you'll take a tool, a nail dotting tool, or the end of the paintbrush or whatever, and you will bend and press and blend it onto the base, or you could just use the end of the paintbrush. But yeah, so that's that. And then what you do now is you just continue, and what you can do is you can start from the inside out, you can go from the outside in. I usually go inside out when the flower is a lot smaller or more detailed, and then I'll go the other way if it's less detailed, but it honestly doesn't matter. But you just need to make the petals and then push them down onto the base, and then push them together so that they form into a cohesive flower. And then you'll take thread, you'll pull the thread out, you'll wrap it around your fingers, and then you'll push it down so that it's near the base, and then you cut the base in half so that you can pick up the flower, right? And it's really delicate because it's not dry yet. So that's what it looks like. So from then on, you just kind of like fix it a little bit, and then you just leave it out there for it to dry, and it takes about a day or so. But this is what they'll look like when they dry. If you put more petals on them, you can do like a big one like that with a lot of flower petals, or you could do like a medium one, or you could do a small one. It all just depends. The bigger the flower, the more the petals, which is pretty obvious, but that's what they look like. Typically they're pretty delicate. If you want to make a stronger one, you can make it out of Sculpey, or if you just like being lazy like I am, you just make them out of the air dry clay. Thanks for watching.